This property will eventually be for sale. I'm currently selling 3.1 acres and also the 1.43 to 1.67 across the street. All of that from the gate there all the way down to the intersection. I was originally told it was 1.67 acres. And then when I received the survey, I believe that my surveyor had been compromised. He included it as 1.43. So I will request that anybody that purchased that particular piece of land perform their own survey. I'll give you what I have. But the rest of the property, this, is part of that, and then 3.1 acres. Cumulatively, it's 64.1 acres. So now there are separate deeds where there is a separate deed for that entire lot there, but the surveyor failed to place the acreage on it when he was required to do that because it is a separate deed. And then when I mentioned it to him, he had the audacity to say it would be like another $5,000. I said, really? Okay, I already spent a lot of money on my survey. And after all these years later, I think it was in 2020, I had my survey, my land survey. And since then, my criminal-minded neighbors and county lawyer have been trying to get their little greedy hands on my land and my property by harassing all of the people that work here, threatening and bribing them. And I believe the land surveyor was also coerced later in the game because he started to treat me differently and act just like a perp. So I do have a legal land survey that I spent $6,000 on. And then the following year, because my neighbors kept taking out the markers, I paid another $300. And then I had to have him come back again, and he had the audacity to want to charge me $800. So now and then he lied about the acreage of the property. And you hear my birds? This is not normal. So let's see. They're causing a ruckus in the background here. Hey guys, what's going on? I want to show you how pretty it is though. The former owner, and he lived here with his wife until she passed away, but they planted daffodils everywhere. White ones, yellow ones. You could see here how pretty they are. They line the driveway and the property, and up here and all the way down there. So pretty, very, very pretty. I had daffodils when I lived in New Jersey. They're the first signs of spring, so pretty. And then he planted this here. So the acreage goes all the way back there, the 60 something acres, 3.1 acres, and 1.43 to 1.67 acres of land. So this is what we've got here. These are the little buildings that he built. He built a little village. And ironically, the county benefited at one time from this village because he had tours here, meetings here. He actually generated income for the county. This town became famous for this village. They interviewed him. He had people actually come from all over the world because it was near a national forest, and this was an attraction. He was also very happy to give tours here. The neighbors failed to remember how wonderful that man was. But they were trying to profit off of him back then. It was very unusual. Somebody else mentioned it too. He had had a heart attack years before, and he survived. He was perfectly healthy. Where did that come from? He ate healthy food, he went to church, he had good relationships with people, and he survived. Unfortunately for these criminals here, unfortunately for them, he survived. So they had to go after him with something more insidious. by infecting his home with black mold. Yeah. So it eventually caused a pneumonia, and he died in the month of July from pneumonia. Who dies from pneumonia in July? Right? And he's a non-smoker, right? So this is the 60 plus acres here. It goes all the way back there. Let me just take you back there. All the way back there. It borders the state of Kentucky. So I doubt anybody's going to be building there. And it's very, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I love the property. It's so pretty. There are microclimates, different climates everywhere, different viewpoints everywhere. Like I've got a burn pit down here, but it's so nice because I've got a little stream in the back there. And then the guineas like to hang out all the way back there. That's where all the wildlife hangs out too at night. And then here's the village here. You can see how pretty it is. It goes all the way back there, the county road over there. But I can't get too close here. But the criminals have been doing some damage over here, I've noticed, because I'm here like every day, and they are literally they have been removing soil. It's not like the soil is running down and depositing somewhere. They're literally removing the soil from my property. So anyway, this is what it looks like. It goes all the way back there, very, very pretty. All the way back there to the county road, very pretty. Let's see if I can get to the back here, show you a little bit more. So now this is the building that I've never been able to complete. It is insulated. It has electric in it, no plumbing, sort of off the grid. New windows. You see what they did to my my bench here? They scraped the paint off. Literally within 2 days of my painting it, they started a little at a time scraping the paint off. I have spent so much money on paint. They started cutting into, you can see here, they cut into the brick. They cut into the brick here. And there's more up here. I've got to go up here and do some cleaning. I cleaned all of that, everything that fell down. You can see how pretty the flowers are here. But it goes all the way back up there, all the way back up there. Let me just get over here and see. Oh, I can see, you can see a branch that fell down here. I've got to pick up here. All the way back up here. You hear the little chirpy cars in the background? They're beeping each other. The little chirpy cars, not my guineas. You can hear my guineas. They know that these criminals are around. But I'm going to sign off for now. I'm on a low battery. I'm going to go pick up a branch.